Okay, we're getting that much closer. This is Buster. He had his day of laxative, and now he's out here letting everybody know this is his cage. Now, Buster lost Rainbow to Bubba out in the big flight. Now, when these birds bond, so when I say he lost her, it means that she goes back and forth between him and Bubba. And if she gets the chance, she might mate with Bubba instead of him. But she hasn't given him up yet. So I fully expect that when I put her in here, and Bubba's nowhere to be seen, because I hid him all the way down there, that she'll take her little Buster and run with it. So I don't see any big drama like with Breezy, because Rainbow's never actually let go of Buster. So, and he's a low-ranking male, so he's one of the ones that I put in here early so he could get established. See, these two are having a big discussion about territory, even though they can't see each other. They can hear each other, and of course they're flock members, so they know who each other are. But they're having a discussion, and what I'm doing, Haverty is a dominant male, so what I'm doing by putting him in here several days before I bring in the hens is giving Buster time to sing through that wall. This is my cage, my nest box, and convince himself that Haverty isn't going to come over and take it away from him. And he will need a few days to do it. Let's see, who else is, another one in here, this is Izod. He's a mid-ranking male. So he's a little less worried than some, but he is surrounded by dominant males, so he's definitely doing his thing. There's Bubba. My cage is my cage, and your cage might be my cage too. Just saying. There's Neon, who, although he is a low-ranking male, you can't tell him that. He will run around and mate with any female that'll let him. Usually the first guy on the spot, and gets beat up regularly for it, but try and tell him not to do it. But at the same time, even though they're promiscuous, he's deeply bonded to his angel, and the minute I put her in here, they will be, together and ready to go. So even when they're promiscuous, he'll run off and mate with a hen that's like in condition and ready to go, and then literally fly back across the cage and go sit on a perch next to his hen. He knows where home is, and that's what I mean when I say bonded. They are sexually promiscuous, but they have bonded mates, and that's who you're bringing up the babies with. So here's Limey, and Limey's very restless. I put that nest box on his cage, and he's a high-ranking male. He's probably number 3, although I think he and Haverty, who is number 2, are still in discussions. He's very restless. I put that nest box on there, and he took one look inside of it and said, "All right, I'm ready. Where's the girl?" So they're also shouting to their females across the yard. They're well away from here, but I'm sure they can still hear each other if they work at it a little. There is Storm. He is a mid-ranking male, but undeterred, he's letting everybody know where his territory is, and he's not in the least bit worried. He's been around this block a few times, and he knows he can claim his territory without any trouble. The one that's the most hesitant here is Hardy. Hardy is a low-ranking male, but has a strong breeding coalition with Aquinas. And I've taken away his coalition. So now, not only is he a low-ranking male, but he's lost his breeding coalition, so he's really feeling vulnerable, and I am not seeing him do territory claiming much at all yet. He's going to need the whole 5 days before I put Lilith in there to really get on the ball with this one, because I can see that he's very insecure. He's also in a corner cage, so he can see Haverty over here, and Haverty's one of the top rankers. So the wing works. He and Haverty can sit where they are right now and see each other, but if they try and get close to each other, they disappear. So that's hopefully going to reduce the threat factor. They can never get closer than about 2 feet to each other and still be visible to each other. So hopefully that will reduce the threat factor. And putting a female in there won't hurt anything either, because that will distract Haverty. So, but Haverty's just up there making sure everybody around him worries. So they're looking good. As you can see, my nest boxes are on. They all have a small amount of shavings in them, not too much, but just enough so that it won't look unfamiliar when it comes time to change cages. And I'd almost forgotten, the last step of my medical protocol is worming. So that's why their water looks like that. They get that for 2 days, and that's just basic worms, intestinal parasite stuff. Roundworms, tapeworms, hookworms, any kind of worms. It takes it all. And it's not too hard on them, largely because it's a short duration. First day, they don't seem to have any negative effects from it. The second day, they tend to get a little diarrhea. So tomorrow, when I mix the meds for the second day, I will put electrolytes in it. Because I know they'll get the runs from it. And then it's over. And they seem to, just fly right through it. So, the one bird that is not getting the worming is Buster up here because he's light. I put him inside and gave him the big bulky food and the molasses and and he's pooping and such, so it doesn't look bad, but for some reason he's just light. He doesn't have a lot of weight on him right now. So I'm giving him a course of antibiotics just in case his stomach is messed up from eating plastic. Because I really don't know. Maybe it's, the parasites and everybody will be fine after that. But I'm just, covering my bases in case. Because having an intestinal infection would not go well with trying to feed babies. So, and I will probably put his hen in here a few days after everybody else's hens. Because I don't want her to have the antibiotics. I just want him to have it. So he'll go on. All the other hens will be in, and then 3 days later I'll bring Rainbow in for him. So just covering my bases with him to make sure he's in good health. He's actually one of my, along with Storm over there, is one of my cocks that is not very big but has fabulous feather and a great big poofy head. So I really want to have some babies with him and get his bloodlines in. So, okay, I think that's about it for today's update. And like I said, we'll finish the worming, wait for a day, and then bring in the hens. Very exciting.